Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Jasmine from BGC14. You're about to tune in to my interview with Wesley from A Connection TV.
What's going on, world? I am Wesley from Aconnectiontv, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And I am here with another young lady from Bad Girls Club Season 14. Can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Hey, y'all. I'm Jasmine from Chicago.
All right, Jasmine. I'm loving to hear. You got a lot going on right there.
Thanks.
Is that all you?
Oh, no. But I mean, I got some real hair. My hair long, okay? This is not, needed.
Okay, okay. All right, cool. So, you're from Chicago. How old are you?
I'm 22. I actually celebrated my birthday on the show.
All right, that's what's up. Okay, so the infamous question is, why the hell did you decide to get on Bad Girls Club?
See, I was like, I've always watched the show and I'm like, I can do that. Like, that's fun. I'm crazy. I like to have fun. Let's do this. And my best friend, she texts me one day. She's like, Jazz, you have to go. And of course, you go and you never imagine that you're going to make it out of the thousands and thousands of girls that apply. And they put my crazy butt on the show. So I was like,
All
okay.
right. So when you got the call to be on the show, what were you doing at that particular time?
I was actually getting ready for work and I'm rushing and they're like, we have more questions. I'm like, okay. And then they're like, girl, you made it. When I tell you I was sitting in this exact spot and I jumped 50 feet in the air, like I was excited, I was happy.
Okay, that's what's up. So you make it on the Bad Girls Club, right? What
Mhm.
is what is going through your mind? Are you thinking this is going to be a season 9? Are you thinking this is going to be a season 4? Are you thinking you're going to try to make it different? What's going through your mind?
All I could think in my mind was, I just want to do something different. I was like, I don't want to go on the show and it's something everyone's seen before, or like, I want to bring a new spin to this show.
Okay, okay. Do you think you were able to accomplish that, or do you think people made it hard for you to accomplish that?
Oh no, I think I accomplished everything I went on the show and set myself to accomplish.
Okay. So you are one of the original girls, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to mention the other girls that were originally casted, and I want you to give me a description of them and how you feel about them. We'll start off with Sinead.
Oh, she's there and she has a twin sister.
Okay, we'll start off with Lauren.
Lauren, that's my baby. I love, love, love Lauren.
Okay. What about Tina?
Tina cool. Like, I mean, me and her, we clicked, so it really worked out. She's different. She's a different type of chick.
Okay. What about Kat?
Chi Town, you already know that's Chi Town, child.
Okay. What about Jay Lamina?
Jaylina, she's a very strong personality. She's cool.
Okay. And the other twin?
She's the sister of Shanae.
Right. Okay, so when you get to the house, are you excited? Is the house beautiful? Is it everything that you thought it would be?
Listen, when I got in that house, I was excited, but I ain't gonna lie, I had to pee. So I was like, yeah, okay, we all excited, but I gotta go to the washroom. So like it was like I was like, come on, I gotta go. Like, but it was really exciting. Like I have never ever lived in a house like that before. So it was a big thing for me. I was excited and I loved it. It was beautiful.
Who were you able to walk in the house with? Were you with all the girls at that point, or were you just with a couple of the girls?
Um, we were just with a couple of the girls actually. We didn't all enter the house at once.
Okay, okay. Were you the first or the last group to enter the house?
I was the first group.
Okay, okay, cool. So you're born and raised in Chicago, right? You've never have you ever been to LA before being casted for the show?
Oh,
Okay, so you were super excited about LA. What was LA like for you when you got there?
it was very different. Um, the girls are fabulous. Like they just look amazing. And then like the guys were like, I'm from Chicago. Okay, you gotta sag your pants or give yourself. It was just different with the men wise. And then the weather was amazing, but I didn't have any color to me because I'm in Chicago and it's gloomy and I'm so pale. So everyone was so tan. Like even the white girls were darker than me. It was funny. It was.
What is your ethnic background?
Well, from what I know, I'm black. But
Okay.
like child look, and I'm like, I'm black, sorry.
Okay. Did you guys have any issues about regarding race on the show with the girls? Because I know in the past there's been like a couple spats with girls where you're black, you're not black enough, or anything like that. So, did you guys have anything like that on the in the show?
It's come up before because growing up, I have had that situation where, I'm not skinny enough to hang with the white girls, but I'm not thick enough. I mean, but I'm not dark enough to hang with the black girls. It was a big thing, So in the house, when it did come up, like there's moments when, there's always going to be differences in how people feel when stuff like that comes up. But I don't think it got too escalated at all.
Okay. Okay. Do you get into any physical altercations in the house?
I can't say yes and I can't say no.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you though. Are you the type of girl that if someone brings some negative energy to you, that you'll defend yourself?
Oh, yeah. I don't start anything. I never have and never will because I'm not that type of chick. But when it's brought to me, oh, it's a whole nother ball game. I don't start any drama. But when you bring drama my way, you're gonna get exactly what you're looking for.
Did you find yourself being involved in he said she said in the house?
Actually, yeah, but it's any time that someone can come to you and tell you I said something, I've already told you what I've said. So I've never gave anyone the opportunity to be able to go to someone and tell them that I said something without that person being able to say, I already talked to Jasmine about that. Jasmine's already told me how she felt about that.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Who was your roommate in the house?
I had a lot of roommates. Seriously, you'll see. I had a lot of roommates.
Okay, okay. So you all, for the most part, throughout your duration on the show, you got along with just about everybody.
No, of course not.
Oh, okay. How many girls did you not get along with?
Three.
Ah, okay. When do you think the house became divided? Because I've heard a lot of quite a few bit of details about altercations and situations in the house. But when do you think the house got divided for you, where you felt like you were on a side versus the other side?
I would say that in the beginning, I had a tough time with trying to please everyone. I wanted everyone to, like, I wanted to get along with everyone because I felt like everyone could teach you something different. But when I realized that sometimes there's just some people you're just not going to mix with, and that's okay. Once I did that and I made that decision, completely. It just like one moment I was like, okay, we're gonna try to coexist. And as soon as I said we can't do this, I can't do like because you're not giving your half, I'm not gonna force it. It completely went like that, and it was murder she wrote ever since. Ever
Okay,
since.
okay. Who do you think is the cockiest in the house?
Um, I would have to give it to Jayla. Jayla's very cocky.
Okay. Did that rub you the wrong way, or did that make you like look at her like she was stank?
In the beginning, when I first came in, I'm like, what the hell, like, but she explained herself to me, and I'm like, okay. And then, I mean, once it just kept going, it's just some people you do mix with and you don't. And I mean, as a and I give people like, okay, you do your thing, and I give you props on that. But you're just not my cup of tea.
Okay. When we see club scenes during the show, they play different music than what you guys are actually listening to in the club. So I know we're gonna see some club, club scenes. But what were the type of clubs that you were going to, and what kind of music were they playing?
We were going to a lot of clubs playing hip hop music. So we went to a lot of urban clubs. But there were times when me and my friends, like, Lauren, Kat, we would go and try to do different things. So, we would go to country bars sometimes, or we would go to a club that was playing techno or doing karaoke that night. Like, we definitely tried to branch off from just going to the same urban clubs every time. We
Right. Makes sense. What kind of music are you into though?
Well, my girls have put me on the country bandwagon. They put me on the pop. Like, cause in the beginning, all I listened to is trap music. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to the rap music, the trap music. I'm a big Biggie fan. I like Chief Keef, like King Louis. So when they introduced me to this, I'm like, oh, okay. Ended up getting me on there. So then after a while, you'll see I'm like in the bars singing the songs with them. But in the beginning, I'm like, okay. So
were you line dancing on the show?
no, I tried to learn, uh, but I didn't quite get it. So they might not show you that.
Okay. Okay. Are you a dancer though? Do you be twerking and pop locking it and stuff in Chicago?
Listen, I'm that girl that cannot dance. But once you give me some drink, you can't tell me nothing, okay?
All right.
That one, you be like, child. But then you don't even tell me to sit down because it's so funny. At least I could be on beat. I'm on
Okay.
beat. I just ain't got the moves yet.
Okay. Well,
But
that's good because you know they say people can't be black and not have rhythm. So as long as you're on beat,
I
you
got the rhythm. I just
okay.
got the moves.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
I dance. Oh, I'm not that girl that sits down and watches everyone. Oh no.
Do you think that you've changed because of Bad Girls Club? Because I know, the original concept of Bad Girls Club were to bring bad girls into the house and kind of change them and make them better. Do you feel that you've changed as a person because of the show?
I feel like going on the show did open me up to um a new mindset, a new way to look at things. It taught me, you know, the same thing I told you before, like you can't like not everyone's gonna like you. You have to understand that. You can't get upset and cry or be all up, angry. You just have to accept it and roll with things. You have to take one thing and turn it into something else. So I did learn a lot from being on the show. A lot, a lot.
Did you guys have a family day on the show?
No,
Aw, no family day?
no fan.
Aw,
But
okay.
my daddy's presence is very known on, on the
Oh,
show.
really?
Yeah.
Okay,
My
okay.
dad is like the godfather of Bad Girls Club. Like when I tell you he's been watching since season one, my dad loves the show. So, that was my go to. If I had this issue or that, I'm on the phone with my daddy. Like, period. Everyone knew who Jasmine's daddy was, and it was hilarious.
Did anything change with the regular rules of the house? Like, for example, were you guys able to play music in the house, or were you guys able to do anything? Like, no. So it was still you walk in an empty house. It's boring. You need to find something to do. Kind of.
Yeah. It's
I
the same old, same old.
wow.
They took us to the old stomping grounds and they played it the same way it's always been.
Wow, that's interesting. I think if they would switch it up a little bit, that it would make it, better to watch or something different to watch. Could you see yourself on, the competition show, the bag, or what is it called?
All Star
All
Battle?
Star Battles. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. I would totally do All Star Battle if I would learn how to swim. I can't swim. I'm that typical black chick on the show that can't swim. And I told myself though that I vowed to learn how to swim by the summer.
Okay. Did they mention anything to you guys about potentially being on the show or bringing All Stars back? Wow.
Of
Interesting.
anything on that at all. I haven't gotten any emails or anything like that.
Okay. Do you think that the producers are nice? Were they nice to you? Were they did it cuz I've heard some stories about how producers can be on the show. So, did you feel at any time like this wasn't for you and you were ready to leave, or did you feel comfortable being in front of the cameras?
You know what? I really never had a problem with production. Some girls might say, like, this isn't for me. I don't know if maybe that was because you weren't giving them enough, so they felt like they had to say something to you. But I think that I gave enough where I never had an issue with them. They just were like, girl, you do your thing. Bye.
Okay.
It was fine to me. I mean, of course, there's certain things that you have to adjust to, like waking up in the morning and having the camera in your face while you brush your teeth and wipe your butt. But I mean, after a while, you get used to it. You know, like here they come, or oh, And for me, my biggest thing was, I ain't gonna lie, I have a nice little dunk, and I have wedgies a lot. So it took me a long time to stop digging in my butt all the time because I had to remember I was on camera, okay?
Right, right.
So
Okay.
Mona might get me for that. Ramona might get on my tail like, "Girl, you think your ass one more time."
Mona is everybody wants Mona to come back to do the review, so she will be back. So, Mona can be nice, but Mona is not nice when she needs to not be nice. Are you a jumper hoe on the show?
Not at all. Anytime I had an issue or an issue was brought to me, I handled it myself. Um, I can't say that for everyone.
Ooh.
Say that if I got in an argument with someone or I had an issue with someone, I handled it on my own. I didn't need anyone to yap behind me or talk this, point that behind me, or I didn't have to say, "Oh, I can't wait for something." No, I didn't. I handled everything on my own time.
All right, I know that's right. That's what I respect. So you said that some girls weren't. How can we put this? Defending, or some girls could not stick up for themselves, and they had to use the help of others. Is there any jumping that goes on in the season?
It depends. I have to see how they're going to play it out to even speak on anything. I don't. I will say that jumping wise, no. Everyone, when it came down to that, I would say,
So let's define jumping for
okay,
people that might not understand exactly what I mean by jumping.
both of,
Jumping is two or more people physically assaulting one person at one time.
hmm. I will say with the jumper hoe shit,
So basically, you say, yeah, Wes, there's some jumping that goes on in the show.
I mean, of course, no one's gonna own up to shit, and the way things play out, sometimes things are seen and sometimes things aren't.
But it's not involving you, though.
Huh?
It's not involving you.
I don't know if it involves me or not.
Mm,
But like I said, I don't do jumper hoe shit. If my friend's fighting you, or my thing is, I'm not gonna jump into anyone's fight. And if my friend's fighting you, I'm not gonna sucker hit you, or I'm not gonna sucker kick you, or I'm not gonna sucker punch you. You know what I mean? While you're fighting someone else. That's y'all fight. There's no way that if you and my friend are fighting, I'm gonna hit you or kick you while you and my friend are fighting.
okay.
I don't, and I don't like that at all.
Okay. All right. Well,
Um,
that's good. That's a good thing because yeah, that's when things get crazy on the show. I mean, season 11 was a true testament to that when they all literally it was five girls on Haley. So I mean, you
now,
know,
we no, 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 no. We didn't have a season 11. No,
yeah, yeah. That was extreme to say the least.
yeah, that's
Um,
disgusting.
so after the show, who do you still talk to? Who do you still kick it with, if anyone?
Um, I talked to Kat, Lauren, Jenna, um, Amber, and Ginger. We are
Okay.
all very, very close with each other.
Okay.
Very close. So those are my like we group text all the time.
Okay. Okay. Um, did you hate the fact that replacements came in, or were you happy that replacements came in?
I was happy because I was like, yes, new replacements. Out with the old and with the new. I
Right.
I liked it. Those girls, I didn't give them a hard time because that's what normally happens. New girls come in, you gotta give them a hard time. No, I mean I wasn't, very open. But once I got a feel of them, I'm like, okay, you're cool. Then it was good. I didn't, try to be no on no bully tough shit because I was an original and they were replacements. You obviously made it on the show for a reason. So let me not test your gangster, cause bitch, you could be the bitch that come in and swinging, going crazy. You
Okay.
never know what you're dealing with.
Okay. Are there any veteran bad girls that you're cool with or that you like?
Now y'all know Lucci, my girl. I love, 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 love her so much. Like when I came home, she was the first, vet to hit me up and, be open with me and talk to me, like, help me get used to things. Because you see, in the beginning, I was clapping back at anybody I could. And she's like, look, you can't do that. You have to realize that it's not that deep. So having her really helped me realize and tone myself down and, get adjusted to coming back home.
Okay, that's what's up. If you had to give any advice to any girls that wanted to be a part of BGC, because they are casting for BGC 15, what would be your advice?
I would say that it is a rewarding experience. You learn a lot, but child, if you ain't ready and you ain't about that life, do not go in that house. It's something that I can't prepare anyone for. You have to really live it to even imagine what you're doing.
Okay. Do you have any warnings for anybody at the reunion, or how are you gonna? Do you think that you're gonna go and be nice to girls, or do you have any scores that you want to settle when you get to the reunion?
You know what? In the beginning, because I do roll with my fam, and I don't know if you were in on it, but my sister did, get into a little argument with Jay Lamina, and I told her like at the reunion, ain't no talk. You know what I mean? But like I had to realize like what the fuck, At the reunion, I really feel like I'm gonna be just how I was in the house. I'm cool and I'm chilling until you come out your body. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be going crazy and acting all ghetto and trying to prove myself. I proved everything on the show. I don't have to prove anything to anyone at the reunion. Everything I needed to be seen was already shown.
All right, you better go ahead and say that. What I will suggest though, because a lot of these girls be walking in these gowns and skirts and 9-inch heels and shit. I'ma just say keep it cute. Wear a nice little ponytail and a pantsuit or something.
Child, you talking the same my mama was talking, okay? My mama said the same thing because my mama, she my roadie. She said, you ain't getting no dresses because we ain't got time for it. Oh no, I won't be in there with a prom dress. I will not. I will tell y'all that. Hair slicked, okay?
All right,
Okay.
right, exactly.
That's it.
Do you have any regrets from being on the show?
I don't regret anything. I mean, we all got wild and crazy, and you do things that you probably wouldn't do at home, but no regrets at all.
Okay. Were you a crazy drunk on the show?
No, I mean, well, crazy. We got crazy drunk, but we weren't crazy. Like, I don't think that I got sloppy drunk or, uh-oh. I don't think that I got sloppy drunk or did too much. No, but
Okay.
I did tee up. Okay.
All right, that's what's up. That's what y'all supposed to do. Go have a good time and all that. You made some new friends out of this whole experience, right? Okay, and you learned some things, so that's a good thing. Okay, well that's what's up. Well, I do want to thank you for being on this pre-interview before the season starts. Do y'all have any idea when this damn season is gonna come out?
Mm-mm, we sitting here waiting. Just we waiting at the door.
Right.
Just like y'all.
Right, exactly. The oxygen being a little, sneaky with all this, but I do definitely want to thank you for being on. Hopefully, as the show airs, we can definitely talk about more stuff as it comes to light because I'm sure there's going to be some crazy stuff that's going on and some questions are going to need to be answered. So hopefully, you'll be willing to do some interviews as the show goes on. But thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm excited. I was happy to be able to, say my side and speak my piece and everything. So I appreciate it a lot.